Can he be here? Pro HiveWorks demo and training videos. Follow us on Facebook or visit easybsoftware.com. Okay, inventory file maintenance. So I'm just going to fire up the inventory. And I just want to show or go over just a few different types of items. Let's take a look at this particular item. This is basically a window. Now, I'm able to set up three classes of items: a standard unit, a linear area, or miscellaneous. Now, standard unit is just simply a product that's pretty much sold in pieces. It's pretty much each. In this case, it's a window. And so I may have, for example, I've got 126 on hand. So I got 126 of these windows on hand. And so when I go through an order entry and sell this thing, I'm selling the product, by quantity. And it's really just a simplistic way of doing it. Now you'll notice I have different types, and this comes in handy, and you're able to customize this pull down as to fit your needs. It also has a color panel that you'll be able to customize as well. It can be taxable, on or off. Okay, I can have a location if you like of where it's located in the warehouse. I can look at open work in process here, or I can look at open POs that may be open right now, which I can see here. I don't have anything on order. Okay. Now this I'm going to show you a little bit more when I look at another item. Okay. So I've got all kind of things. I've got history. It'll keep track of your monthly figures, current, last year, and even previous year. Adjustments. This allows me to set up my last unit cost, what my economic order quantity is, and normally I purchase them in a box of 2. So I pretty much order basically 2 windows at a time. But when I order, if I ordered 4, or if I ordered 2, basically, which is what it's saying, I'm really getting 4 windows, because I'm really getting a pack of 2. And then I have a miscellaneous tab that I can do different things with miscellaneous item descriptions and things. I have a way to do alternate vendors rather than just buying from this same vendor all the time. This could be an alternate vendor. This is my main vendor. And then I can look at detailed sales, and I can filter by the dates here, and I can see all the individual line items that I sold. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next window, because this window, well, actually I thought I did. Let's don't look at the window. Let's look at this tire. Now it's set up as a standard unit just like the other was, and then I have the type. So you can see how I can use different types for different products, color. What I'm doing here with this item is I've set up a kind of a discount. If he buys a set of 4 tires, then we'll give him a slight discount. So this is a little less than 4 times $49.50 there. So when I sell this product in this alternate setting, then obviously when it relieves inventory, it's pulling 4 out. That's what that quantity ratio is. Okay. and all this other's the same, and a location, and so on. Now let's take a look at a different type of product. Well, let's look at this electrical wire. That'll probably be a good one. So what I do, maybe I inventory, electrical wire, and I buy the big spoos of electrical wire. I also have packaged wire that's already set up 50 foot, or 100 foot rows. So what I've done with this is I've selected the linear area type instead of the standard unit. This allows me to use the length and the unit or box length here. And I wouldn't really want to use the square or the join square assembly here. I possibly could use the split box if I wanted to, but I don't really need a split box for wire. So what I'm really doing with this product is when I sell it, I'm able just to go to the spoo or select the length, and then I'm just entering in they needed 32 feet. So I'm pulling 32 feet off of the row, and it's custom cut for $2.45 a foot. Now, if I have wire of this product already rowed, I have 25 foot rows, a 50 foot, 100 foot, then I can charge a little less for it, give the customer a little bit of a break on that, because all I have to do is go and pick up that row of 50 foot. So then if I chose that, it would go out at $2.35 a foot. Okay, so that's how it flows through the system. This product is inventoried by footage. Okay, but I purchase by the rows, and normally it's 450 foot rows is what I normally purchase for this particular product. So when you're ordering it, you're ordering rows, and when it comes in, it goes in as footage. And so the on hand is actually footage. All right, let's take a look at now a roofing product. Let's look at, this is just metal roofing. And what I'm doing with metal roofing here, I'm selling it in square footage. So I'm using the square and the join assembly. This is really a join square assembly. So these two give me two ways to sell this product, but they're both in square footage. Okay, so when I'm doing an order for this product, I'm able to select one of these options, square or the join square assembly. And then it's going to allow me to enter the dimensions. So for example, I could enter 3 by 10. And then I could indicate that that I need 10. Let's say I need 12 3 by 10s. So that's how it's going through the order, and it's just going to price it out by the square footage. Okay? Let's look at another roofing product. Let's look at asphalt roofing. Now this particular asphalt roof, just to give you an example, I could do this in the same fashion by the square footage. Okay? Even though I'm purchasing bundles, so it's roughly 34 square feet a bundle. So it's inventory in this product by the square footage. Okay, I don't have any on hand here, but it would inventory by square footage. So when I sold it, I would sell it in square footage, and it would just relieve my inventory in the square footage scenario. Now I'm going to look at another shingle, because I don't have to necessarily sell it in square footage. This one, I can sell it in standard unit. and just sell it for $43.45 a bundle. And then I could, discount it out. If it's a set of 4 bundles, then I'll, can sell it for $168. And this is the same scenario that we've already looked at. It's a standard item. So it would relieve 4 if I sold it in the set of 4. And then here it's just simply relieving 1 at a time. Okay. So in this case, this on hand for this product is actually not 527 square feet. It's actually 527 bundles, which is a tremendous amount. But that's kind of unusual. But I just wanted to show you that the asphalt single shingles, I could sell it in square footage, or I could just sell it by the bundle. And then I would just put it on the order entry, on an as-need basis there. Now that is the inventory. Now I want to show you, I'm going to do something. Let's say, for example, I'm just going to do this guy, and I'm just going to change something so that I can apply. And I want to show you, if I wanted to add a new item, I would just click add at the bottom of the screen. And it's told me I needed to be in global. Yeah, I'm going to exit without saving. Actually, for me to add new items, I need to be in the global inventory. And the reason why is because I've got 2 warehouses set up. So it needs to be able to add this item to the 2nd or 3rd warehouse. So that's why it did that. Now I'm going to apply that just like I did. Now I'm going to add a new item. Okay. And I'm just kind of making this up. Now what I did when I applied that other item so I could save it, it basically puts a copy of that last item into my clipboard so I could easily paste from the previous item that I may have applied on. So this is a good way to add items, especially if it's the same basic type product, and maybe this is a gray color, and that's really the only difference was the color. So it's easy to paste this in, same pricing, same situation, everything's the same. So everything's the same. So I can apply this. So everything's the same. So it was real easy and quick to actually add a new item. So I just save out, and then I just added a new item. And it would have added, actually this is why it wanted me to go into global, because see, there's actually 2 warehouses. So it actually added that same item to my 2nd warehouse. And what I mean by warehouse, well, I'll just quit out of that and just show you that this particular demo has got 2 warehouses. So now if I go into the home warehouse, I'm not going into my 001 warehouse, I'm going into the 002 warehouse. Okay? So that pretty much concludes this video on inventory file maintenance. Thanks.